Hey there, guys. Imagine that your friend is trying to describe a member of your class but doesn't know his or her name. Would you find it easy to picture the exact person he is trying to describe? The answer is no. It would be much easier if he just mentioned the name of the person he is trying to describe. Similarly, it is easier to identify their elements and navigate through them in the periodic table once you know their names and their symbols. Elements are referred to by their names and their symbols, which makes it easy to identify them. Now, this simple system of representing elements with symbols was suggested by Berzelius in 1814. Now, we will learn the first 20 elements of the periodic table and a small song to always remember them. Keep in mind that the names for these elements and their symbols may be different in languages other than English. Now, the song is Hello, Helen, let better boys come near Olu for Nina, Medugri, all silly people should come around Kolaska. The hello stands for hydrogen, symbol H. Helen, helium, symbol He. Let, lithium, symbol Li. Beta, beryllium, symbol Be. Boys, boron, symbol B. Com, carbon, symbol C. Near, nitrogen, symbol N. Olu, oxygen, symbol O. 4, fluorine, symbol F. Ni, neon, symbol Ne. Na, sodium, symbol Na. Medugri, magnesium, symbol Mg. Aluminium, all, aluminium, symbol Al. Silly, silicon, symbol Si. People, phosphorus, symbol P. Should, sulfur, symbol S. Com, chlorine, symbol Cl. Around, argon, symbol Ar. Color, potassium, symbol K. Ca, calcium, symbol Ca. Now, these first 20 elements include some of the most abundant elements in our universe, such as hydrogen, oxygen, and carbon, as well as some of the most unusual elements, phosphorus and boron. Now, notice that the first letter of the name of an element is taken as the symbol for that element. H for hydrogen, S for sulfur, O for oxygen, C for carbon. And in such cases, these letters are written in capital letters. Where the first letter has already been adopted, the initial letter in capital is written together with a small letter from its name. Examples include Ca for calcium, Cl for chlorine, Al for aluminium, He for helium, and Sr for strontium. Other elements have symbols that don't seem to relate to their names at all. For these elements, the symbol usually refers to an older name that is not used anymore. For example, K is used for potassium, not P, which is already the element symbol for phosphorus. In fact, there are 11 of the abbreviations for the elements which do not seem to match their modern name. Those are a subtle reminder of the history of this periodic table and the process of the discovery of elements over different millennia. 8 of these elements are gold, silver, copper, iron, tin, lead, antimony, and mercury. All were among the elements recognized by the ancient Greeks and Romans, and the abbreviations for these elements are based on a Latin or Greek term for the elements. Now, potassium was identified during the Middle Ages, and its symbol K is for kalium, a medieval Latin term for potash. W stands for tungsten because it was first identified in 1780 within the mineral known as wolframite by French scientist Antoine Lavoisier. And finally, sodium gets Na because it was first isolated by the English chemist Humphrey Davy in 1807, and he was referring to natrium, an Arabic word for the salt used by the Egyptians to mummify people. A simple overview of this lesson is that 1. Elements are referred to by their names and their symbols, which makes it easy to identify them. 2. That the first letter of the name of an element is taken as the symbol for that element. 3. That where the first letter has already been adopted, the initial letter in capital together with a smaller letter from its name would be used. And lastly, the symbol of some elements usually refers to an older element's name that is not used anymore. Remember our song and catch you in the next lesson.